So there is something so magical and beautiful that happens when earth, water, and sky come together, creating some of the most gorgeous and beautiful landscapes. These last couple of years have been pretty challenging with the COVID pandemic and everything surrounding it. So Naveed and I this year were looking for a way to just unwind, relax, detach, and get away from it all, preferably a place that was not too touristy. And so while we were looking for places within the country or even locally, we made a last minute spontaneous decision to go to Turks and Caicos. And to be honest, we were not too sure what we were getting into or what to expect, but I have to say we were pleasantly surprised. So I'm really excited to share highlights from our trip with you guys. We did a lot of navigating between the islands and we had some pretty cost-effective tips and tricks while we traveled. So I'm very excited to share that with you guys. And hey, if you guys are planning a trip to Turks and Caicos, I think you'll find this video very useful. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's dive in. One of the things that we had to get used to really quickly was driving on the right hand side of the car. We kept on making the mistake with the gadgets and the knobs, and we kept on forgetting on which side of the road to drive. So we had to be really careful about that to prevent an accident. So eating out in general can become expensive really fast, and a typical meal can be anywhere from $100 to $150. So while we did eat out on a couple of occasions, I tried to pack basic items which include salt, pepper, avocado oil, rolled oats, tea, and powdered milk, and a couple of spices. Perishable items we did purchase on the mainland, and these included things like bread, water, eggs, vegetables, fruits, and if we could find frozen fish. No, we're good. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm Roland.
Oh, nice to meet you guys. So when we heard about the Dragon Cay area, this was one of the places that we definitely wanted to check out and we were not willing to compromise on. The most gorgeous tropical paradise in the middle of nowhere, silent beaches, complete serenity and peacefulness. This was one of the biggest highlights of our trips with the most breathtaking views that you can ever imagine. It honestly felt like Naveed and I were the only two people in the harbor. It was absolutely surreal. So we both are huge breakfast people, and there was nothing like getting up in the morning and making fresh breakfast and staring out of the window with a nice cup of coffee. I know it seems like a lot, but it's actually very cost effective to make your own meals, and it's also very enjoyable and an activity that you can do together. And the best part is that the food was in its purest form. The property manager's husband had actually gone out and caught red snapper fish from the ocean. It was amazing. And if you've never tried snapper fish curry, you absolutely have to. It is so delicious. So on the last day, we had to go into the island village to get our COVID testing, and we stumbled across this small, cute little elementary school, which was the only school on the island. I thought it was really, really interesting to see how they taught the children such wonderful values and how it was so small, but yet it was so functional. Here you can see the principal's office, and then every little classroom represents a different grade level, and it goes up to grade 6. And here on the wall you can see all the values that they represent and what they stand for, and I thought that was amazing. And there's Naveed pulling up. So secretly we were hoping that our test would be positive so we could stay on the island a little bit longer. For a long day of running around, we barely made it to the airport, and this is what happened to us at the end. We had to take a little bit of a snooze at the airport. It's bittersweet leaving the island, but we have so many stories and memories to share, and hopefully we'll be back again. you.